Hey guys, it's Tinker here today, bringing you another Pokemon build series video. Today we have Tentacool, who is a jellyfish-like Pokemon. So if you imagine like a blue jellyfish with these three red, they're kind of like eyes, but they're actually apparently jewels, and then two grey tentacles. That is what this jellyfish looks like. And I remember in one of the episodes of Pokemon that there was, I'm pretty sure it was either Tentacool or Tentacruel, where they were at a restaurant by the water. It was like a big, tall, fancy restaurant on the water, and yeah, I barely remember that episode. It's been so long since I've seen it. But yeah, there was I just remember the restaurant and it being really fancy and whatnot, and I kind of wanted to not necessarily recreate it, but to make something sort of similar of like a restaurant on the water, and that's the extent of the similarities. I did lean more into the island living vibes than what I remember of that build. I remember it being very very glass, very tall, very fancy, and I don't know, I lent a little bit more into the island living side of things, which is pretty I don't know, it's something I don't do very often, but I feel like I should do a little bit more, and I enjoy how it ended up. Something different and unique, I guess, compared to what I usually do. I mean, I feel like the restaurants aren't something I usually do. It's not very common. I'm not gonna lie to you, tomorrow's also gonna be a restaurant, but it's gonna be very different vibes. It's Yeah, very, very different vibes. I haven't done it yet, but I'm about to do it, and I already know what I'm leaning into. I already know the lot that I'm gonna pick, and yeah, just to try and make it kind of fun and fancy and cool and whatnot. I am definitely going to be leaning into a different kind of build. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Also, if you ever want to see like a quick version of what I did for the build, if you don't have time to watch the full video, or you don't want to watch the full video, I do make shorts for each build. So if you head over to the shorts, they're named as well, so if you want to see what this one ends up looking like, you can have a quick little look at the short. And I do post on Instagram as well, a little reel and a little screen cap of the video, a little picture of the build, sorry. So yeah, if you're ever like just interested in looking at it like that, that's also places where you can find me. And if you ever want to watch me build live, I do build on Twitch. At the moment, I've taken this week off because I'm not feeling too hot fresh. I feel okay in the morning, and I feel like trash as the day gets on, and I think it's because I keep forgetting to take the medication during the middle of the day. Like, I'm okay with taking it in the morning. I'm definitely good with taking it at night, because I'm like, I feel horrible, I want to feel better. But yeah, in the middle of the day, I kind of forget about that a little bit. And it doesn't help that these particular medicine, like the medicine is particularly powdery. Usually I get ones that are not particularly powdery, but last time I was sick, I gave my roommate my card and just asked them to buy me some medication. I was like, I don't care, just get me something to help me feel better. And yeah, they came in with the powdery ones, and that's kind of my fault. I should have specified that I wanted ones that weren't powdery, but to be honest, I could not put even two brain cells, two thoughts, two words together in a sentence. It was just, I was really, really sick and feeling absolutely terrible, so I just, was like, please medicine, because they were already going to the chemist to pick up some stuff for themselves, so I just gave them my card to get more, or get me some medication. And I have still got some now, so I'm taking some now, and I just keep forgetting to take it after lunch, so I'm gonna make sure I do that today, because I don't want to feel sick. I do want to get back into streaming and whatnot. I've got a wedding coming up that I've got to be in tip-top shape for, and then so much going on that I don't have time to be sick. So yeah, that basically I just have to remember to take my medication. And I think the other thing is, because I don't feel too good, I'm getting very distracted easily. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go lay down for 5 minutes. And you know what? That's not the problem I have. I'll go lay down, and I'll do some, like, puzzles on my phone, or just, like, some, I have a lot of idle type games on my phone because I think they're great. I think being able to walk away from a game and come back, like, there's been games that have been on my phone forever, and I've not touched them for months, and I come back and I didn't miss out on anything. There's no, like, limited edition, time limited stuff. It's all just still there, and that's what I love about it. Some of them do get updates and whatnot, so there's new stuff, but it's like I would have had to work my way to get to there anyway, so it's, again, I'm not really missing out on anything. So I'll go play those sorts of games, or yeah, like I said, like puzzle games. They've got like a cryptogram one where you've got to try and figure out it's like a jumbled letters, and you've got to unjumble the letters, I guess. You're not actually unjumbling them, it's just like, like in Hangman, when you've got like the dashes that represent a letter, underneath is a letter, but if, let's say, the sentence is the sun is yellow, there's a T in a couple of those words. Wait, is there? The sun is yellow. No, there's only one T. Find the S. The first letter of the second word is going to be the same as the second letter in the third word. So those will be the same, like, letter, but they won't be S underneath. It'll be a different letter. And you've got to kind of figure out from there what it's trying to say. And yeah, I have one of those that I really do enjoy, because it's like proper stories, I can't think of anyone off the Metamorphosis is one of them. I don't remember who that's by, but it's about the dude who turns into a cockroach, which is just such an interesting story. Poor Gregor, if you've ever read that. Yeah, but it's got like a lot of at the moment I'm doing a lot of older kind of written stories. I think The Call of Cthulhu is also one of them. So yeah, they're honestly stories I've never really read, but it's kind of interesting to read them. The one I just finished, I think, was The Defender. Again, I have no idea who that's by, but it's like people living underground because there's wars going on, and I'm not going to spoil it. But they venture up onto the surface and find some interesting factoids out about their reality. And yeah, I do enjoy doing that sort of stuff, but what I was saying originally is, yeah, I'll go and do those sorts of things and rest and relax, and when I feel a bit better, I'm like, okay, I can get up and like keep doing stuff. But then I don't put my phone down, and it's been a bit of a struggle at the moment. I think just because I feel so exhausted, and that gives my brain a little bit of dopamine. My brain has been committing to that dopamine and being like, yeah, this is fun, this is great, this is fine. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to hide my phone from myself, which I did during this build. I just put it under a notepad. Like, I knew where it was, but it was out of sight, out of mind sort of thing. So I might have to do that again. Because yeah, I actually do have some really fun ideas for this next build, and I'm hopefully gonna get to another one as well. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of fun, kind of interesting, and I'm very excited to get it done. I'm hoping today we'll do 2 builds. Normally I do stream today as well, but yeah, like I said, not feeling too hot fresh, so we're just gonna get some builds done, and then see where we go from there. Because yeah, like I said, for a couple of days towards the end of this month, I'm gonna be gone for a wedding, so I need to get ahead for that. But I've got, like, this day I'm doing, getting my nails done, and that day I'm getting my hair done, so it's like, yeah, there's lots of things that are kind of like, I'm not going to be around for it, so I definitely want to try and get ahead a little bit. I do actually need to sit down and plan that out, because I've not really done that yet, but, yeah, we'll see how it goes. And hopefully I do get all these builds out to you, because I don't want to be stressing, especially because where I'm going for the wedding, there's no reception apparently. I was talking to the wedding couple, and yeah, they're like, yeah, we went up there and there's not really much reception up there, so yeah, I'm glad I know that now, because it means, yeah, I should probably get all the work done in advance. So you'll have a few videos of me recording in advance. I might do, I don't know, probably as many as I can, just so when I get back I can have a little bit of rest and relaxation, because I'll be gone for, I think it's like 2.5 days. It'll be over 3 days that I'll be gone, but 2 of those days will be half days, I guess. So yeah, I don't know, it'll be nice to get away and be out in nature, off technology, and, you know, having a beautiful wedding and whatnot. I apparently do have to sleep on a mattress on the floor because there's not enough beds, but we'll see. We will see. There are also like couches and whatnot, but apparently we'll be bringing a mattress. I'm not 100% sure about that, but we'll see when we get there. Well, when we get closer to the time. So yeah, long story short, gonna be building as much as I can over the next couple of days and trying to get ahead. But I think this whole ramble started with me trying to say, if you want to see me stream live on Twitch, I do build. About 3 times a week I build. Sometimes I do co-working instead, but most of the time it's building. And then once a week I do variety games. So, you know, just trying out different sort of fun little games, especially ones that are storytelling games. I'm really into those at the moment. I finished Stray in one stream, which I'm kind of sad that I did, because like it's done now and I want to play it again. So yeah, look, there's a bunch of things I want to try over there, new games to play and whatnot. So yeah, we'll definitely add those sorts of things to the list. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the rest of the video. So if you've enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe. I do come out with a video almost every single day, just not the last couple of days of February. I only do 26 builds in February, which is the AZ challenge. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!